What's up guys, it's George here from Team FYB and I'm here to bring you my Kashtira deck profile for the June 2023 format. Not much has changed from this last format to the June 2023 list, but let's get into it. Starting things off, of course we need to play the 3 copies of Kashtira Fenrir. It's the heart and soul of the deck. Lets you search out any of your Kashtira monsters. Next is the newly semi-limited Kashtira Unicorn. Kashtira Unicorn is your 1-card starter. Without this, the deck wouldn't be able to play because you need to search out your spell cards. For the 1-ofs, we're playing 1 copy of Kashtira Ogre, 1 copy of Kashtira Riseheart, and 1 copy of Kashtira Scareclaw. An argument can be made to bump up copies of Riseheart and Kashtira Scareclaw, but at the moment we're just playing the 1 of each. Onto the spell cards, we have, of course, your 3 copies of Kashtira Theosis. I've seen some decks bumping this down to 2, but for the time being I think 3 is still mandatory. Then arguably the best card in the Kashtira deck is the Kashtira Birth. This just gives you so much recursion, lets you play so much more, and mandatory 3-off. Next we have 3 copies of the Pressured Planet Raidraptor and Terraforming to go with that. You need to see your field spell because it searches out any of your Kashtira monsters. And we are also playing 1 of each Kashtira Big Bang and Kashtira Preparations. Preparations is, I think, more important than ever nowadays because you need to be able to recycle your Riseheart. And onto some other spells, we're playing 3 Pot of Prosperity. Pot of Prosperity is really good for the Kashtira deck. If you activate it after you've summoned your Riseheart from the extra deck, you get a free material in there as well. We're still on the 3 Book of Moon. Book of Moon is just a very versatile card. Lets you flip any undesirable cards face down. Also very good into the Vanquish Soul matchup. There's a lot of those going around at my local, so we need to be prepared. 2 copies of Triple Tactics Talent. Again, lots of Vanquish Soul in my locals, so not only is this good against hand traps, but it really hurts against that deck. We are on 3 copies of Forbidden Lance still. Forbidden Lance, I imagine board breakers like Dark Ruler No More, Dark Hole, and Raigeki are going to be a little bit more common this format, so this will help protect our Riseheart, because game plan now is, protect the castle. Onto some hand traps, we play the best hand trap of the format being Dimension Shifter. It hits just about every deck, not so much the Vanquish Soul matchup, but we have a pretty good matchup into them anyway. 3 copies of Ash Blossom. Branded is still a thing, so need to be able to hit that, as well as that, in my opinion, the best hand trap ever made. Speaking of some of the best hand traps, we also play the triple, the Infinite Impermanence. Again, the 3 best hand traps are probably the Ash, the Imperm, and the Shifter. Kashtira can play all 3 without any issues. I think this is the way to go moving forward, at least for the time being. Onto the extra deck, we have your mandatory Kashtira package with the 2 Shangri-La and the unfortunately limited Riseheart. Then for your other rank 7s, I'm playing 1 each of Big Eye, Dark Arm Dragon, and Mecha Phantom Beast Dracozak. Dracozak is here because you can easily make this into a Zeus, into a board that is hard to break. Dark Arm Dragon is just a overall great level rank 7, same as the Big Eye. Big Eye can steal monsters. I've stolen multiple people's Mirror Jades with my Big Eye, and it just works out so well. Also playing 2 Zeuses to round up the Xyz lineup. On to the Link monsters, we're playing 1 Donna Dagger for Hire, 1 Nightmare Phoenix for any floodgates, 1 Black Luster Soldier, Soldier of Chaos for this really helps into the runic matchup, and 1 Infinite Tractolact, purely a prosperity target. Makes your Arise Heart indestructible. Onto some synchros. We're playing the 1 Baron de Fleur because if you have an Ash Blossom in hand, you can just normal summon this with any Kashtira and make yourself a free Baron. The Cyframe Lord Omega is here to help recycle your Arise Heart back to the deck. I like the idea of it, but it's yet to really come up for me in actual play. And then we're just playing the 1 Fossil Warrior Skull Knight. It's a little bit better than Entis in my opinion. I think if I were to put anything else in, it would be the Garura over the Omega, but we'll see how this goes for now. And that's it for the actual deck profile. Side deck is always changing, so I don't really have a particular setup side deck for the time being. Common side deck options include the Evenly Matched Lightning Storm. Solemn Judgment is always pretty good because you can stop all your plays from being disrupted. And yeah, tune in next time for I've got some spicy Blackwing profiles coming up in the near future, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that. This is George signing out from Team FYB, and we aim to be the best in the AUS.